Greetings, fellow Canadian coffee enjoyers. It's currently 8:15 a.m. I'm currently in my PJs. Well, yeah, basically my PJs. And we're going to be making coffee. I'm using President's Choice French roast because I like French roast, the taste of it a lot more compared to like other ones. I have my lovely Black Decker coffee grinder. So I'll be using this. And yeah, I'm going to try a different method today. Got a paper towel. So I'm going to just wet this a little bit. So there we go. Hopefully it doesn't stick. If it doesn't, shit. I'm trying to make it where it doesn't stick to my coffee grinder as much. I think 2 spoonfuls of beans is good enough. I'll put this away right now. I have other beans in my possession. And then apparently you use a spoon, use the handle of it, soak it with water. Oops, shit. I'm gonna stir it in. I'm gonna keep doing this for a little bit longer. Apparently this goes for a little static, so it doesn't get into your coffee grinder. Put this in. And then now, grind it. I'll be right back though because the coffee my outlets are being preoccupied right now. Alright, now we're back. Put this down here. Do it upside down because it's a lot easier. Nope. Apparently the spoon method is a lot more efficient than me just wiping with a paper towel. I was just trying a different method. And yeah. I just gotta be careful when you get the grinders because the blade is still sharp. So try and get as much of the coffee grounds as possible. And then I usually clean this right away. So we're just gonna put this here for now. But now we're using a French press. Put the coffee grounds in here. And now we also gotta clean this. When I did this the last couple days, it was just like, oh, it wasn't as much of me putting my finger in things and yeah, to get out how much alcohol content do you guys want to do it for? But yeah, so there's my coffee. Then I put some hot water in it. I think that should be more than plenty. So now you gotta be really, really slow about this because last time I forced this in, it shot out and I burned my leg. Alright, and we just let it soak. And this is how I make my coffee. Okay guys, now we're back. I got my shaker cup, my coffee crust creamer, and my oat milk. Now, I am a sweet coffee enjoyer, so I like my coffee more on the sweeter end than the bitter end. So this is what I use. And I use the shaker cup, I put a couple ice cubes in, which we're going to do now. And I use these baby safe ones. I forgot what these were, but I only use this one because it's a lot easier to push out the ice cubes than an actual English hard than the actual man, that's my train of thought. Than the actual ice cube trays. Oh shit. There you go. So we put a couple ice cubes in and we start putting in the creamer, the coffee crisp creamer, because I like my coffee crisp. This is for all my Canadian enjoyers. And if anyone's wondering, oh, Kana, where do you get the coffee crisp creamer? You can only get it at a superstore. I looked everywhere else. I looked at PriceSmart's Foods, Ceylon Foods, since they're basically owned by the same people. I think Walmart too, and I couldn't find it there. I don't think so. And then maybe Safeway. Superstore's the only one, but if anyone wants to correct me, go right ahead. Please do, because yeah, Superstore is the only one I can get to where since I'm working and parking is more accessible, as well as like it's on the way home. So as we add oat milk. Now I use oat milk. I basically use any sort of oat milk. My oat milk, every time I use oat milk though, it's not really meant just for my coffee, it's also meant for my smoothies as well. So it's multi-purpose, so I will use it quite often. And then we pour the coffee through. Just perfect. Don't worry, I'll clean that too. Usually with any of the coffee stuff, I like to take my time when making my coffee as well as cleaning the tools that I use for my coffee. And this is why I have the shaker cup. It's easier to mix everything together. And try to do this like the Vietnamese style too, even though Vietnamese has condensed milk and coffee. I skip the dripping process because I don't have a dripper. But what do you guys think? Anyways, this is coffee. I drink. Pretty good. But yeah, that's how I make my coffee. Alright guys, anyways, hope you guys like that. I'm gonna just, start my morning, make some breakfast, and probably stream today, because,